one. Anyone here? No? Okay.
Yes, thank you. I recently submitted a statement of complaint. And I'm aware that this places me at a target by the administration, but I do feel that it's time to expose the corruption in Trumbull County Board of Health. These aren't isolated incidences. This is a matter of right and wrong. What that man has been doing is wrong. We, the public, trust this board to reprimand the abuse of power that has been going on under its nose. Every government official should be held to a zero-tolerance policy. Favors for friends, preference for public officials, neither should be tolerated on the taxpayers' money. What I would like to do is talk a little bit about the three statements that I submitted. The first statement, there's a system that was started out as a nuisance complaint. The neighbor said there's raw sewage running all over my property. I obtained that through the Public Information, Freedom of Information Sunshine Law. Dr. Enyeart wrote a letter saying we're going to make them upgrade. Inspection was done. The inspector was kicked off the property. The inspector identified that there was a problem. It said dye should have shown up at the ATU and it never did. I personally was familiar with this property because I was asked by the property owner to take a look at the septic. I told the property owner that I couldn't do anything with it. It was a mess. I would have to start at the building wall and replace everything new. He told me that if I took care of him, he could take care of me. He was friends with Mr. Migliozzi. They drink beer together. I thanked him for the opportunity, but I never heard from him again. Dye was put in the three-bowl sink and never showed up in the ATU. The problem was identified. A few weeks after that, a letter was issued by the director saying that the system passed on a performance basis based off that inspection. People buying the property through word of mouth got my name. They called me up and they asked me, how can this pass? I said, that can't pass. He read me the letter. I was appalled. I instructed them to get another opinion. They did. Ohio EPA came in, they dye tested it, and they weren't kicked off the property. That system had been putting untreated sewage all over the neighbor property that lined up with the original nuisance complaint. It's a matter of public health. That system was a piece of junk. I saw it. No way should it even been considered to pass. Now, same property owner, about a year later, and this one's coming down the pike, I'm telling you. I talked to the homeowner today. They're not happy. They bought the property, same seller, the director's buddy. They went out there, a 1970 Jet with no motor, a motor was put in it, in a sample well, and kind of a pat on the back. Well, now this homeowner just got word, you need a new septic. Hello? Yeah, you needed one when you first bought the house. This is going to be a problem. Same two guys involved in both situations. My third statement that I would like to discuss is the Koker, attorney for the health department. He litigates my fellow citizens, but yet doesn't follow his own recipe. He had a real estate inspection done, but not paid for it. There's no record that that was ever paid for. System was dye tested, failed, letter was issued that is creating a public health nuisance. Over a year passes, a good attorney doesn't even submit a piece of paperwork to upgrade the system. Doctor, please remove the smirk from your face. submitting paperwork to upgrade his system. I guess the claim is the house is vacant. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Produce your water bills, show us. And also, why is it that the residents of the county are mandated to pay $250 and you put 0 on yours and don't pay? That's all I have to say, thank you.
Any further comment? Being none, I'd like to go into executive session. Thank you everyone for your participation.
How you doing?
Is there a second?
Second.